We're here with Dr. Mia Cowan, the owner of MiBella Wellness Center and Gynecology. Thanks so much for having us out to your facility. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
And really, you kind of take a holistic approach. You are a doctor, a gynecologist, and you see patients for that reason, but you also look at their whole health, right?
Correct. So there's also a wellness component to MiBella. So here we also focus on weight loss and making sure that our patients can not only lose the weight, but maintain a healthy weight long term.
Okay, so when you have a patient who comes in and they're concerned about their weight, you've got this pretty fancy looking scale here. What is this?
The first thing that you do when you come to MiBella, after you fill out all of your paperwork, you come and you get on this body composition analysis scale. And when you get on this scale, you have to have your shoes and your socks off.
Okay, then I don't have to get on there because my shoes are on.
And it gives us so much valuable information. So it calculates the weight, we give the height. It also calculates the body mass index for each patient so that we know whether a patient is overweight, normal weight, morbidly obese, or obese. It also gives the fat percentage as well as the muscle mass and water percentage.
And then you're able to cater a plan to that individual, correct?
Exactly. Then they come back in my office and we get their medical history and we come up with the plan that's going to work for that particular patient. So everything is very personalized.
Some examples that you have are on this counter, hot items right now. What are B12 injections?
That is the new hot topic. So B12 is a vitamin and it helps to give energy. So by getting the B12 injections, patients feel better when they're on a diet or even if they're not on a diet.
But they don't have like a speed feeling.
Not a speed feeling, no. You just have like really what you should have as normal energy.
Okay.
You know?
And as people age, they lose some of the ability, right?
Right, and then we also don't eat the right food, so we don't get enough of B12 just in our diet alone, and it doesn't absorb as well if you take it by mouth.
Okay, and then what are these meal replacement
Meal
programs?
replacements. So some of our plans require meal replacements and some of our plans don't. So we have shakes, we have bars, we have protein crisp, and we have soups. And the major thing about each one of those replacements is that they all have about 13 grams of protein, 160 calories. They don't have high fructose corn syrup, and they also don't have any trans fats in them.
But this may not be the answer for everybody. You cater to the individual,
Exactly.
right?
So some people will come in and get a resting metabolic rate test, which tells us how many calories they need in order to reach their weight loss goals. I sit down with them and I write out a diet that's going to work for them, an eating plan, and I make sure they stay within the calorie range.
And you need the combination of good diet and activity too.
And behavior modification, and that is what we offer, and that is how we set ourselves apart.
What do you mean by that?
So when a patient comes in, they don't just come in and get their injections and pick up their food. They actually come back each time when they're on a weight loss plan, sit down with me or my partner, Dr. Bill, who's also one of the weight loss physicians here, and we go over behavior changes for long-term weight loss.
Good. But again, you also see patients for gynecology as well, and minimal wait time. You can just really come in and out. Located in Inverness, so very convenient. And tell people how they can see your website and learn more about you.
So you can go to www.mibellawellness.com.
MiBella.
Yes, MiBella wellness.com, or we can be called at 995-1009.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much, Dr. Mia Cowan.
Thank you for coming out.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
Next
too.
time we'll get on this.
Okay. Hey, Daytime Alabama is on Facebook, as are the 870 different magazines that you have, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all on Facebook?
They are, because our readers love to visit with us, and we love to visit with them, and it's a great place to put information about what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can find out who's eating donuts for breakfast if you want to.
The amount of detail sometimes on Facebook or Twitter, it is kind of amazing.
Well, it is, and sometimes I think, really?
That's right. Did you really have to share that?
Yeah. But no, our magazines are on there because we have found our readers love to know what's going on between issues.
It's a great way when you try. Yeah.
We'll be on there with this.
We will.
I'll be talking about you.
This will be fantastic. and these muffins. Yeah,
yes.
On Facebook.
It's Muffin Day.
It is. We'll be back after this short break. We can tweet this. Eric's a big Twitterer. Your son Eric.
Oh, constantly.
He can tweet this.
I can keep up with him on Twitter
Find out.
and Facebook easier than I can walk down the hall of the office.
Just check Twitter.
That's
See what